Hello, hello. What's up, everyone? Give me 1 second. What did I need to do? Oh yeah, I need to make sure my touch portal works. Hey, what's up? How's everyone doing? Why is this not focusing on my face? Come on, come on, autofocus. Be smart here. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to get touch portal to work. Chris, why is it not working? Why does touch portal not work? I swear it was just working like not too long ago. Um, it shows that it's working. Maybe I just need to restart this thing. But we're just gonna chill for a little bit, and then we'll get to building the PC and then doing what we normally do. Hey, what's up, Blaze Plays? I don't know if you mentioned in a previous stream because I have horrible memory. Plus, there's a lot going on in chat. Where are you from again? A 4-liter case. Oh, which case would that be? This PC isn't for anyone specifically. It's just I found a good deal on this case, so I'm using a mix of recycled plus some new parts to put this build together. Because I've never built in the NR200, and I'm very curious what the experience is like because it's a really popular case, and most people don't have anything bad to say about it. So. Is it looking well? I think it's fuzzy because my autofocus isn't working well. Yeah, see, it should be better now. Like this is better focused, right? No technical issues except for this autofocus for some reason is having an issue detecting my face. Eh? Yeah, what's up? I did start the dishwasher. I ate a little bit before, but I'll eat after stream. I think I might just have to go with the manual focus on this. Give me 1 second. Let me set this. Nope, that's the zoom. Yep. There we go. This should be better. Can I show you the cool lightsaber lights that I made? Yeah, I have to hook them up. I'll do that later on in the stream. I'm just trying to catch up on chat right now, which, let's see. Yeah, that light may be messing up the... Might be messing up the focus. Alright, it looks like I'm gonna have to do everything without touch portal today. No. Why? Okay, so going through some of the scenes. So this is the room scene, and this is the test bench, which we will be building the PC on today. Slight delay there, but so I need the light there because it's what's lighting up the test bench actually. So maybe I can turn it a little bit. Wonder if that's gonna work. Let me see. Oh, I was gonna play music too. When's the next LAN party with the friends? The next LAN party is going to be, I think, February. Yeah, I don't know why touch portal isn't working, Chris. I have it open. It says It's detected in the Touch Portal app. Let's see. Yep, yep. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working right now. That's the furthest I could put it. It's already bumping into both tables into that corner right now, so yeah, it's still struggling. Well, I can see on my camera that the focus box, it's doing it on my face for sure. It's not doing it. So nope. We're gonna go manual. Stupid ring would move. Okay. Restart OBS WebSocket plugin. How do we restart that specifically? Is that down here? OBS. Yeah, so I actually haven't been able to gym as much because of a wrist injury. Basically, everything that I normally do, I can't. Even like leg stuff, like squats, because even holding the bar in the position that I need to hold it on, like my wrist mobility is really bad right now. Like things like deadlift, I can't put a lot of tension or compression on my wrists right now. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to gym as often. So I just need to heal up to get back to it. What are we drinking tonight? Just water. We just drink water. Hey, what's up, Craig? Craig, along with, I'm not sure if there's any other members in the chat, but shout out to all the members. If you are a member, definitely check out the new post that I put up today. It's about the new merch, and let me know. I know Craig already commented on that, so yeah. Desired spec. I do not play basketball. I just watch random basketball stuff on YouTube, especially the street ball stuff. It's entertaining. Okay, working on new merch right now. When I get further along in the process, especially down selecting the print shop that is going to do it, then I'll release more information. But for now, I just finalized the design recently. What's the camera? The camera and I'm doing the laptop NDI, which that's working fine. It's just Touch Portal that's being weird. Oh my god, I'm not gonna read your name over and over. That's also weird that you're asking for that. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that again. But okay, so the plan today is to build. We'll switch scenes now. Alright, so we're over here. We're going to be building an ITX system. I'll go over the parts real quick. I need to get the graphics card out. Alright, so this is what we're working with. And I don't know why there's a delay with the laptop NDI, but there's just a little bit delay. Let me know if it's super noticeable. and I'll see if I can do anything to fix it. But hey, Craven Tan, glad that your PC is working. Yep, I recognize your name. I'm glad that the BIOS flashback worked for you. Okay. Do I sell my builds? For the most part, I usually reuse or recycle parts if I can. And then I sell builds if I have way too many parts to like friends and family first. Just because with putting builds out there, you know, there has to be some level of technical support if anything does go wrong, whether it's your fault or not. And I would rather deal with family members and friends or like people that they know than complete strangers, because I have sold on Craigslist before, and then people hit me up like half a year down the line saying there's problems with the computer and they want help with it, or even blame me. So yeah, I don't want to deal with that. What's the overhead cam setup? So I do have something else cool that's I do have something else very cool that I set up thanks to a suggestion from Coalition Gaming, aka Chris. So let me see if I can get this to work. I think it should work. OBS. And this is gonna help for, come on, work. Yes, all right. So this is my phone right here. So this is my mobile phone that I'm connecting to OBS with a program called DroidCam. It's not the one that you suggested, Chris. Sorry, this one just was like so much easier to set up and was in the Play Store. And to get the watermark off, it was only $10. So yeah, I'm able now. I can show like close-ups to stuff if I need to, and so this is my overhead cam setup. It's just a Canon Rebel T7i that I have hooked up to this laptop, which has NDI on it, and that is being fed into OBS right here. That's why there's a delay. I don't know why there's such a bad delay right now, but the delay wasn't that bad when I first started up. It seems to come and go for whatever reason. Okay, so I have that there, ready to go. All right, so the main thing that I'm working on for this build is building in this NR200. Everything else is somewhat standard. I do have a Galax graphics card that they sent over for me to use and feature in this build. And the good news is, because I know people have been asking since I did a Galax video previously, and I got confirmation from the rep, is that Galax is attempting to sell in the US, and they actually started selling, I think just a couple of days ago. They sold out instantly though, but going to the Galax website, you should be able to pick up their graphics cards in the US now, because for a while they just kind of stopped selling in our market, in the US market. So yeah, we've got the RTX 3060 right here. We are going to be building with, can you see this? A Ryzen 5600X. Standard, I'm going with 16 gigabytes of RAM. So the white build is gonna have a whole white theme to it. So we got the white RAM here, and then this is the V-True V5 cooler on Amazon. I think I picked this up for $20, if not like $25. So it's gonna be a step up from the stock cooler, but I mainly got it because it's a white cooler. And then doing a combo this time with NVMe SSD, and I believe I can fit this in here. If not, then I'm gonna have to upgrade this. But 500 gigabyte and 2 terabyte spinner drive right here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Let me increase the light actually. I think that's too bright, but that a little bit better. Let me know how that looks. All right, I'm gonna close OBS and bring it back. Let me see if that works. So restarting OBS real quick so I can hopefully get rid of the delay. Okay. Nah, I guess the delay is a little bit better. All right, let me keep up with chat. The PC isn't for anyone specifically right now. Usually I do builds and then I figure out who they're for or what they're for after the fact. So yeah, the main reason for this build is both the RTX 3060 and this NR200. I'm curious, does anyone in chat right now have an NR200 or have built in one? This is my first time building in it. This is long overdue because I've been wanting to build in this for a while, but I was building in other ITX cases before this one, like the Lynnwood TU150, as well as the DLH21, which is my main system right now. So this one just kind of got pushed out further along because I don't do too many ITX builds due to their more expensive nature. Oh, and then I didn't even put everything out on the table yet. And then for the SFX power supply, what am I, Linus? Jeez! For the SFX power supply, I've got the FSP Dagger Pro 750 watt right here. So yeah, that's gonna go into this. Okay. For a long time, I thought that the Linus dropping thing was an act. Maybe it is an act. But for me to legitimately have just thrown this power supply there, I can kind of see why, especially with how much camera time he usually has, why he drops his stuff so much. Hey, what's up, Shane? Welcome to the stream. Raiders on the bottom. Yeah, the newer, so... I'm not going to be doing any AIO or anything in this, so radiator placement won't be an issue. But yeah, this is the old version of the case. And if you put the radiator on the bottom, then, you know, you're going to have gurgling issues as well as your pump's going to be higher than it. And there's the whole Gamers Nexus coverage on that. So yeah, I definitely don't want to mount your radiator on the bottom. Shock tested. Yeah, hopefully this build works now. But we're just gonna actually assemble this and get it booted up. I just realized something, and this might be me being I totally didn't even think about this. I forget if I updated this BIOS on this B450 board. This is the ASRock Fatality B450 Gaming-ITX. So this I forget if I updated the BIOS, if I've used a 5000 series CPU on it. I know there is an available BIOS for it, but I have horrible memory. This may not, well, it'll turn on, but we may not get any image when we try to boot into the system. So we'll get this built, and then this is going to be a video, by the way, so I may have to update the BIOS after the stream so I can get this up and running so I can benchmark this weekend. But let's see. When am I doing PC reviews? Is that something that you guys want? So there's two ways of doing PC reviews that I've seen. People have covered like multiple PCs where they just kind of look at them online without actually buying them. And then there's the one-off, like actually going out and buying specific PCs from either Amazon or pre-builts and stuff and doing those reviews. When you're asking for PC reviews, which one are you referring to? because one of them costs a lot of money and takes a lot of time to like actually order and have everything ship out, and the other is a little bit easier because you can just go browse and talk through the components and the pricing and stuff like that. Yeah, no problem. You guys never have to apologize for like showing up to a stream late or anything like that. It's okay. Galax should have a thing up with pages. I think right now it's sold out. We'll take a look at that later on in the stream. But all right, I need to get to start to get building. So we're gonna go ahead and open up all these panels, which on this case is super easy to take off. I'm gonna put this, whoops. I'm gonna put these on the ground. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't be able to buy like a bunch of PCs and do that. I could do one-off ones every once in a while. There is also the option of just returning it after the fact, which I don't like. One, that's a hassle, but two, that is kind of scummy to buy something without the intent of actually keeping and using it just for review and then returning it. Or I don't want to say scummy, but that's, I don't know, something feels off about it. If people do that, that's fine if they are okay with doing that, but for me, that feels weird. This may be a personal build. So a lot of people are asking what this build is for. I'm actually not sure yet at the moment. I'll get it built, and then I do need a dedicated PC upstairs in the office that I moved out from, just so that I can have a system on the, you know, different floors of the house for if I need to not be in the basement for whatever reason. But yeah, I'm not completely sure what this system is for yet. Just building it, just because I bought this case. It was on sale. This case goes on sale really often for like 65 bucks or so. And you know, when they first came out, they're like 100-ish, right? 100, 120 or something like that. So they are on super sale because the newer versions have come out. But, alright, so that's about as open as I need that. So I'm going to start with the CPU. What are the specs? Have you ever bought a tool from the Home Depot, used it once? No, I've never done that. I usually just keep the tool, or don't they have a rental program, or I borrow from like friends or like my brother or something like that. But no, I've never bought something just to use it once and return it intentionally. I might return something if it was just because it, you know, it didn't live up to the expectations or whatever. But yeah, we have the 5600X. And then the GTX, or not GTX, RTX 3060. Those are the main specs in the system. Okay, this cooler is gonna be fun because all these cheap coolers have like different ways of mounting, and they're never the same. I've never built with this V2 or V-True V5. It doesn't even say the name on the box. It just says V5. But I remember on the Amazon listing when I bought this, it was the V-True. So there's the tower as well as the white fan that goes on it to match the build. So I need to get this bag of goodies out to mount to the motherboard. Find yourself a John, exactly. I need someone who is very handy and capable and has all the tools on hand, ready to go. Oh. New setup tour. Okay, so new setup tour is coming. It's just that the setup tour is something that's not really time sensitive. It's like, I don't owe any company my setup tour, right? But there are videos that I have coming up where I'm either working with other companies or they've sent products out for me to feature, things like that. So, or like I'm running ads. So I need to get those done first. And the new setup tour, I mean, it's basically ready to go. I just need to record and edit the walk around, going through everything. All right. But hopefully through the streams, you've seen enough of, you know, hopefully through the stream, you've seen enough of the setup that you kind of get an idea of what it is. But during the setup tour, I'll go through more in depth of everything and like, you know, how I like going through how much stuff costs, just to give you an idea of what I spent to get this setup ready to go. So yeah, I'll do that once. Probably going to be a few weeks out still, just because I have this as well as some other videos I want to get out first. This PC, I think it's going to come out to around, because it's ITX, so, you know, the motherboard and power supply is a bit more expensive. And then I don't know how much, you know, I would say this graphics card is worth, but it should be around $1,200 if you assume a $400 RTX 3060, whether it be this model or anything else. Okay, I'm gonna try. I don't think there's any instruction manuals that come with this, so I'm gonna have to just wing it and hope I install this cooler correctly, which shouldn't be too hard to do. There's AMD. What is the spacing on this? Okay, here we go. Okay, so we got that going on. Is that it? Okay. So this should be relatively simple. Does this go on top though or on bottom? Pretty sure it goes on bottom. What mobile game is that on your other screen? Oh, the thing on my other screen is Last Claudia. If you're interested in playing, that's like my main mobile game. It's a really cool JRPG-esque game that has a really in-depth like build system stuff. And I would say it's pretty free to play friendly. You don't have to spend any money and you can get some good characters. But you know how gacha games are. They're very easily to get addicted to. Okay, yeah, this definitely goes on the bottom. Alright, so I gotta put the screws in. Hey, what's up, Math Chew? I should have put in the description the parts list. Totally blanked on that one. Suggested retail, yeah, it's not real. So, I think the real price of RTX 3060s right now are like $500. $500 to $600, unfortunately. Are you doing viewer review? Oh, yeah. So, what was the hashtag last time? Let's do, give me 1 second. Hashtag. What was the hashtag last time? This is the hashtag this time. So put hashtag NOAB setup review, or if you want to either show off your setup or PCs, and we'll take a look at it after this. Dropping screws all over the place. Gotta pay the scalper tax, yeah. Also, this is my first time like doing a build and streaming at the same time, so apologies if I don't catch everything in chat, or apologies if I'm like going super slow on something. I'm trying to juggle both at the same time. Hope everyone is having a good Wednesday, though. It's not raining in Washington right now, where I live, so that's good news for me. No, YouTube is not my main job. My main job is being an engineer. A structural engineer. Is the new house LAN party ready? I mean, we've had 2 LANs here already, so... This is not a new house, by the way. Where the new studio is, it's in the house that I've been at for the last 3 years. Okay, let me see this. Okay, we're gonna get that on there. And thanks, by the way, for moderating both Robert and Chris. Appreciate you guys being here and being able to answer questions and stuff like that for things I miss, and, you know, just in general moderating. I get the spacing on this cooler just right. It has like these adjustable spacers. These things, they move, so you gotta get them just right. Alright, I need to make sure the fan can be clipped on as well. There is a top and bottom side. Oh, I need to get my thermal paste because I'm not going to be using... this comes with thermal paste, but I'm not going to be using this. I'm going to be using my trusty MX4. Actually, no. No, I'm going to use this because I'm going to be showing performance with this, and this comes with it. And I can't assume people already have other... what's it called? Other thermal paste on hand, so you gotta use what it comes with, because if people buy this cooler, they're gonna be using this if they're like a new builder. Okay. I mean, it was raining pretty hard the last couple of days. Just today, for some reason, it's being sunny, so that's nice. All right, thermal paste application, because everyone wants to be so controversial about it. All right, I'll show you how much I'm gonna put on. What's the chat think? Is that too little, too much, just the right amount? Any thoughts on Intel CPUs and the whole performance core debacle plus Ryzen bugs on Windows 11? No, I actually haven't. So today there was an embargo for the new Intel CPUs today, right? Or was it only just for like unboxing and specs embargo? I actually haven't had a chance to watch all of that. But I remember seeing something on Twitter about people complaining that a couple or one of the other publications published like a few minutes early. But no, I mean, I'm just gonna have to wait to see what the performance are. I'm not sure if I give up the vibe or not, but I'm not a fanboy of any one particular company. Just whatever gives good performance for the price, I'm down for. So yeah, that's regarding the Intel stuff, which I don't have any contacts at Intel, so in terms of like getting anything for review, so I'm gonna have to wait till they're readily available to try it out. Man, the alignment on this cooler, what's going on with this? It's 2 a.m. Why are you up watching my stream then? Thank you for being here, by the way. I have played games with the Intel HD GPU. I made a video about it, actually. Gaming on integrated graphics, and I think I used the 10100 or 10100F. Did I put these on the wrong side? I might have. Of course! Hey, thanks for... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Saul. Soul, are you in chat? Thank you for the $100 donation. Something should have popped up in the chat, but it definitely popped up on screen. Where are you from? I can't tell if you're talking to me or somebody else, but you're from Poland. I am from Seattle or Washington State. I won't say Seattle because I don't actually live in Seattle. Can this cooler get aligned, please? I think I have to flip these two. Wasn't there supposed to be a chat notification as well, Chris? For the stream elements thing? Was there anything I had to set up? Send a link to the video? Yeah, that video did not get pushed by the algorithm, but it's not too old of a video. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It says in the yeah, so that's where my PO box is. But not everyone reads the descriptions. What is this going to be? A putting on a freaking cooler video? Well, it's actually the same thing. So is this just very horribly aligned? I might just have to force it in and see if it can just line up. Hey, thanks for the membership. I am on tech. I'm guessing that's I am on tech, but your name may also just be I am on. Just bought an Omen 30L and want to replace the fans with something better. If you want super budget performance fans, Arctic has good pressure and airflow fans. Usually you can get like a 5-pack for 25 bucks or 30 bucks, which is dirt cheap per fan. If you want something more RGB oriented, I don't know. Especially if you want like ones from like Corsair or Lian Li or something, those get very pricey, like 60 or 70 bucks for a pack of 3 RGB fans. So it depends on what you're looking for. I forget, the Omen 30 liter, does that even have like a front that can show off the fans? Yeah, or Noctua fans as well. Are you going for aesthetics or performance? Why can't these cooler companies just make coolers that attach to the default AMD brackets? Those things are as sturdy as a rock. Like, just have something that just clips onto them and make it so that we don't have to deal with all this extra stuff. Like, for Intel, sure, but AMD has such sturdy stock brackets on them already. Alright, well, I'm just gonna put them on one by one and hope for the best. Get the diagonals fitting first and then get the other ones on. I need my long screwdriver because those are too fat. Oh, can't find them, so I'm gonna have to use the skinny one. Yeah, if you want black and white, you can get the Noctua ones if you have more to spend, or I think the Arctic fans work well. The Arctic, just look up Arctic PWM fans. The black ones are the pressure ones, and the white ones are the airflow ones. What's in the rest of your system, by the way? Yeah, F12 or P12. That's what they were. I actually might put some into this build depending on how much room I have for fans. I have them over there, sitting over there. I bought them when they were on sale a while ago. All right, I'm going to show you guys the alignment on this, which is horrible. Oh man. All right, so this is what I'm working with here. Maybe I can't recommend this cooler. Maybe the Airs Game one's a lot better. So I have the brackets put on, and as you can see, that one is attached. Barely. That one's attached. This one is attached. But if you look at this one, look how far off this is. What is up with this alignment? There is some room for play here. Like, as you can see, it's slotted. So there is room for it to wiggle back and forth, but the amount this is not aligned is pretty bad. So I'm gonna see if I have to wiggle it around a little bit more to get it to work. But yeah, this is what you have to deal with sometimes if you go for some of these cheaper parts. Did any of the reviews talk about this, or did I just get one that was bad? I know some of the other bigger channels covered this. Was it like Hardware Connects for someone? Are they how are they on backwards? I actually just switched them, and that's why. That's why. There you go. I know what you mean now. When you say they're on backwards. I was dumb when I switched them. They just need to switch positions, not be rotated around. Because when I did that, I rotated them. Good call. Good call, Joseph. I got you, I got you. That's user error on my part then. Watches still don't fit afterwards. Yeah, so this is what you're talking about doing, right? So I just need to just directly switch them across. I didn't squish the paste all the way down, so it still should be good. Alright, see Productia Arius. Yeah, there it is. I see it now. No, the B450 is definitely compatible. All the AM4s are the same exact spacing between the screws. This was just dumb user error on my part. I would say that the cooler attachment is one of the most... Okay, now we gotta go speedrun mode now, because we gotta get through this and do other stuff on the stream too. It's not really on the socket. It's just going off to the side on the arm. A little bit. Don't worry, it's gonna be covered up. No one's gonna see it. Do I have any Q-tips on here? I'll wipe it up for you. I'll leave the one on the CPU. That's that streak. All right, we got the V. Let's see if this aligns a lot better now. There we go. I don't know where my big, long, slender screwdriver is. No command to show what the build is. Would I be able to program something like that into the Stream Elements bot? If so, I need to look into that for future streams because that would be useful. But the build is an RTX 3060 with a Ryzen 5 5600X. Okay, gotta get these fan brackets on. I'm gonna have it down like that. Okay. Kind of hate these clip systems because they always fall out when trying to put it on. But yeah, I gotta put the 2 sticks of RAM in real quick. Do I make it flush on top? Yeah, I'll do that just to make it look nice. Yeah, that's true. I should. I'll do that after the stream. And then I'll have that saved to every stream, just so that it's always there. So, all right, we've got that all in there, and then the NVMe drive actually goes in the back while it's bright. But yeah, so the NVMe drive is right here. If I can find it. Did I lose it? Where did I put those? Oh, here it is. Lining the spring. You mean the way that I specifically did it, Shane, or when you do it in general, trying to like get it perfectly on the right fins on both sides? The magnetism on this tip is running out. I need to remagnetize it. No, this isn't. I don't know if there's gonna be a giveaway PC. I don't know yet. I'm just building this for now, and I'm just gonna showcase the performance, and check it out. But alright, we got storage on there. Oh, if I was gonna custom mount the handles, that would be so the top panel comes off relatively easily. So I was gonna see if there was any good mounting points. Let me see. I can pull this off right now without breaking anything. Yeah, here we go. So the top panel comes off. The only thing is it's plastic, so I don't know if I want to put handles through here. I would have to come up with a better, more secure system. But depending on how much room I have left in the case, I'll figure it out. I also just got a 3D printer, so maybe if I can 3D print something, like a bracket that can go through these. I don't know if I want to drill holes through this though, but yeah, it's just plastic, so it's not the strongest materials on the top anyways. So we'll see if there's a way to incorporate handles into this while not messing up the case. No, there's no Micro Center in Washington. We used to have a Fry's. Yeah, it's a Cooler Master NR200. Okay, so we got all that good to go. We're ready to go into the case now. I'm gonna put in this IO shield. Get those satisfying clicks on each of the corners of the IO shield. Let me think if there's anything else I need to prep before I put this in. I don't think so. Yeah, so here, let me show you actually the 3D printer. All right, so we're gonna take a trip over here. And yeah, so I got the Reality Ender 5 Pro. So I've been printing stuff that I needed around the house, brackets and stuff, so I'm sure I would be able to print a handle using that. And then I also have a camera pointing at it too, because the prints don't stick sometimes, or like I don't have the temperatures right, so then they all get messed up. So I need to keep an eye on it just to make sure I don't waste all the filament on a bad print. But yeah, so this is just a build for fun for now. What am I doing? I didn't even plug these in yet. It's gonna be a pain to plug in after the fact. Ooh. I also need to look at routing for the power supply. I might put the power supply in first, because getting to this top left corner is always a pain for the CPU power. Or here, let me get the cable out. So here's a bundle of cables for the power supply. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind if you're doing your build. Almost every case, or I'd say half of the cases, unless they have a ton of room, the connector in this top left corner is the biggest pain in the world if you wait till the very end to try to do it. Wow, this is very long. Okay. How am I supposed to get this in here easily? Yep, that is it. Yeah, so what I'm doing right now is just plugging this in ahead of time to avoid the hassle later on. And I need to plug in the 4-pin fan. Goes right here. And then the addressable RGB, which goes right here. And just tuck these away. Because it's an ITX case, you're not going to be able to see it anyways. So there you have it. Connector's plugged in, but then from this view, yeah, it's going to be completely covered. We're going to be limited on space for where we could cable manage all these anyways, so get nice and in there. Something's not wanting to line up. And I think it's this cable. I need my headlamp. It's too dark. But I don't have it, so I'm gonna have to use this light bar. Is this blinding you all? Yeah, I think it is. Sorry. Let me see if I can aim it downwards. Yeah, no Discord server. Sorry, y'all. I don't want to put up a server and then just have it be turned into like a really toxic place. Screwing in the motherboard now. Come on. Danny. I don't answer any questions about my ethnicity. I keep that a mystery. But if people know, they know. What's your advice for... Okay, so what's your advice for people who are trying to build a PC in the market right now? So right now, honestly, I would push anyone towards the Ryzen 5 5600G or the Ryzen 7, is it 57 or 5800G? I think those are good enough to hold you over, and the CPUs themselves are priced very well, where even if they didn't have the integrated graphics, they're good on their own, right? So when you do eventually get a graphics card, it wouldn't have been a waste of money to spend on the APU, because the CPU side of it is really good. So if you can't find a graphics card right now, especially you have to look in the used market if you want a good deal at all, because they're sold out online and then they're being scalped. So you kind of have to go back 1 or 2 generations in terms of parts and look in the used market. If you can't find anything there, I would say do APU. Either that or get a laptop, because those, especially if you're like a student or something and a laptop makes sense, get like a gaming laptop where you can be portable and do schoolwork at the same time. Because the laptops those are in stock and those have the latest, graphics in them, and you're not really getting scalped on those. Let me get my extension out for this last one. I hate this top left corner so bad. Do we wait for 12th gen Intel or Zen 5? I say no. I mean, if you need a PC now, just build it now. The newer parts are going to be more expensive anyways. So yeah, you get more performance, but they're going to be at their released MSRP for a little bit. Whereas if you get, I think the 5600G has been down to like 240 bucks. Why is this not magnetic? And I don't know where my magnet is, so I can remagnetize it. Okay, yeah, I got it on there, but I guarantee it's gonna drop off right when I touch down. Oh no, this light bar is magnetic. Oh god. Here. Come on. Yes, I got it in. Come on. Tighten. It's not catching. There we go. Wait, nope. It's still not catching. What's going on here? Everything in the back? It's this power supply cable. It's pushing up on the motherboard. Yeah, I do pronounce the different dishes the correct way. But anyone can do that. Come on, catch. This is my least favorite part about ITX builds. Getting these screws in. I'm gonna have to try to realign this. Because it's not wanting to catch on the standoff. So the hard drive, I actually didn't look into that. I thought I looked on the product page and it said it could for sure fit one 2.5 inch drive. So I was gonna figure it out along the way. I didn't look in the manual or anything like that. I'm just gonna going at this somewhat blind. So we'll see. Come on. What is this caught on? So we're gonna try this again. Okay. Okay, that should be good. Hey, take it easy. I am on tech. Thanks for the membership, by the way. Let me get this corner first, just to make sure. No funny business. Okay, got it. Yeah, GPU shortage ending. I don't believe any of the predictions right now. They kept on saying, oh, end of the year. Oh, early next year. There's some predictions that go as late as end of next year. I mean, I don't... End of next year seems more reasonable, because then they would have had more than enough time to hopefully change up their process and get everything figured out. Especially since there's been such high demand for so long. And that ended, so yeah, that's true, but in 2017, how many things were actually causing the shortage though, right? Versus, I think for the graphics card specifically, it was compounded by COVID affecting supply chain, crypto booming again, and then also automotive industry and cell phone industry also, they're growing at a rapid pace. So there's demand for the same like silicon there too, right? Okay, so we're in here. Let's get the power supply in so I can figure out how the cable management is gonna work on this thing. Okay. So I'm gonna get everything on the motherboard side first. So then I could just route it to the back. Got this, got USB 3. One of the worst connectors ever. Nah, I'll wait for that actually. Okay, so for the power supply, this cable comes down here, so what way do I want to face this though is the question. I'm gonna face it back like this because the backside also is perforated, so the fan can get fresh air basically through this hole back here. So I'm gonna go in kind of like this. It's interesting. There's like these Velcro straps that cradle the power supply. I'm gonna have to remove this cage, I think. Yep, definitely gotta remove it. Hey, see you, Jordan. Thanks for coming to the stream. Okay, so boom, there's the cage. We're gonna go like this. This is interesting. There's no real... There's no real attachment points on here. Actually, no, there is. So then I'm gonna have the wires running down. Here we go. Yeah, so we going like this. Okay. Yes, it is the other way around. Yep, I figured it out. Just the way that the power supply cable was routed, I thought it was supposed to come up from the bottom. But it looks like all the other cables to the motherboard are going to come out of the bottom. And the power supply one goes on top. You got into PC until 19 while your other friends way before you did, but now they ask what kind of PC items are really good to use. They mainly use the game and not study the components. Okay, yeah, so you were the latest getting into PCs, but you are the most knowledgeable about them because you actually like to build and research and learn about them, whereas your friends just use them almost like a console. And I guess for doing other like schoolwork or other things like that. That's cool. Do I want to mount it high or low is the question. I'll try mounting it low. Alright, so the power supply is in. So cable management wise, I think I'll come around the back up to the bottom. Hey, thanks for the super. Hey, Buddha, what's up, man? Thanks for the super chat, dude. Just want to show love for these new live streams. Yeah, for sure. I actually just watched your video earlier about the 2.5 year anniversary update. So, looking forward to that when it drops tonight. But yeah, thanks for stopping by stream and thanks for the super chat again. Alright. Basically just doing all the cable routing to the back now. Ooh. Did I just plug in the wrong end to this top corner? Oh my goodness. I think I might have. But it's in there now, and I gotta remove the fan to get to it. Yeah, so this case only comes with one fan in the back. So I might add in a couple of extra fans. If I have room, let's see. On the bottom. So it's gonna pull air up to the GPU first. That's gonna warm it up and then release that warm air to the CPU. But that's the only path that I can see right now. I could bring it in from the top, I guess. But then it'll get pulled right out to this exhaust fan. Yeah, so this was in, that was just going there. They're all labeled the same. And I assume the split one was the correct one for the motherboard, but it was not. Now I gotta do what I was trying to avoid, and that is plugging in this cable into this top corner with the motherboard and tower cooler on. There we go. Got it. Oh, so that's what these are for. They're for cable management. Where can you get one of the 500mm fans? I wonder if they ever sold that, even though it's a gag. How much they would sell it for. Did they talk about the price in that video? I watched a little bit of it, but then I got distracted and then started doing something else. Can't see anything. No, that's not. There. Here, plug these in before I put this cage back on. Why did I do it like this? The 5600X good value? I mean, if your friend says it's not good value, then what does he think is? I'm guessing he's gonna say the 10400F. I would say it depends. Ah, the motherboard's below it. Gotta stand up to get this out. Okay. The motherboard one in first. Okay, got these cables run off top. Then we need the one for the graphics card. And it depends on if you want to be able to upgrade your CPU to something later on that's of a different generation. That's one of the strengths of the AM4 platform. And if you like overclocking without having to specify getting like a K or a non-K processor, things like that. So, I would say either or. Good thing I didn't get extensions because these cables are really long. Okay, that's PCIe. Not sure if it would have fit with extensions. I gotta stand up so I can get like a good angle on these and not do it from sitting down. Okay. We got all that. I think for cable management, I'm gonna go behind the motherboard for a lot of this stuff, I think. Which means I have to unscrew it again, so I can lift it up slightly to get it underneath and around. Hey, see ya, Chris. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully I caught you before you actually left. Sorry, I was getting distracted with these front panel connectors here. Ah, I just hit the camera with my head. Yeah, I get the USB 3 now. Might have to clean this up later. Usually, you don't really know what the best path is until after you have everything in and you start seeing better ways of cleaning it up. But when you're putting it in on the spot, it's easy to miss. Especially when you're adding more stuff in still. Like, I still gotta get the graphics card in. Oh, it fits. Nice. I don't have to undo the motherboard. Somewhat. I lied, it doesn't fit. Do they look any better than DDR4 yet? When you say do they look any better, you mean like, do you think a lot of DDR4 sets of memory look bad? Like, aesthetically? Oh no. Okay. I'm trying to get the HD audio connector right now, and I'm trying to slide it behind the motherboard for some clean cable management. I was gonna mention something about that before I put the motherboard in, but I was like, nah, I'll do it when I get there. And now, that is not the best placement for that. Is this even gonna reach? Oh, 5 versus 4 benchmarks? Got it. Would people be able to release the benchmarks before reviewing the new Intel chips, or are you talking about leaks in performance? This cooler is in my way, it's too big. I'm gonna have to use some pliers to get this audio connector in, I think. Oh my goodness. Y'all want to see me struggle on this? Check this out. Alright, check this out right here. I gotta get this audio connector, so right there. And it's actually gonna go underneath the graphics card opening right here, but this is as much as I can pull the cable. I need better light. But yeah, that's about as much as I can pull the cable, so trying to fit it in here. Come on. I might have to use some pliers or something because my fingers cannot grip this in this tight of a space that well. Yeah. I mean, I know it'll reach, but I'm not dexterous enough. Yeah, and this cooler's like cutting up my hand. Alright, so I'm gonna come back with the plier. We're gonna get one of my needle nose pliers. There it is. This is gonna be able to easily put enough force and get the right angle on it, I think. Okay, I'm gonna set the camera down there. I'm gonna use my right hand on the. I just pinched myself with it. Rip. Camera view. Sorry, I'm trying to get you a good view here. Do I have good places to eat in Seattle that I go to? I really like. There's this restaurant called Un Bien. It does Caribbean sandwiches. That's one of my biggest recommendations for people visiting Seattle. Man, I still can't. The cooler's blocking my hand. I refuse to take the cooler off. We're gonna get this in. Come on. Man. I wouldn't say this is too short. I think this is exactly the right length. And also, it would fit if I went around the front, but I'm trying to go through the back so that it looks nicer. Yeah, this would definitely fit if I just dragged it across the front, which I could do. Got it. There it is. It is in. It is in now. Now I just gotta lay this flat for the graphics card to go over it. Yeah, my house. You've seen the cooking. Okay. Gotta screw that back in, then I think I'm good to put in the graphics card. Oh, I need to put SATA cables for the hard drive. Can't forget that. I make a mean cheating Japanese curry because it's not cooked from scratch. I use the cheat cubes or the flavor packs, basically. So the GPU that's going into the build is an RTX 3060. It's actually this one from Galax who sent this over and also let me know, or told me to let you all know, that Galax is starting to sell in the US again. They recently had a sale for 3070 Ti's and 3080s, but those sold out instantly, but they are available for purchase in the US. Okay. What am I doing next? Oh, I said I was gonna get a SATA cable, so let me be right back with that. Unless I have it here. Nope, I don't. Need to find a SATA cable somewhere. Here we go. I'm gonna plug this in and just have it ready for the hard drive. Okay, and I'll just get this out of the way for now. So, for cable management, there's actually not much room in the back. Like, I can't just tuck cables back here. Otherwise, this isn't gonna close. So, I think what I need to do is tuck all the cables here and bundle them up here. Or maybe here in the front? I'm only gonna need one for the graphics card, so like this one. Like, just tuck it up here. Yeah, just tuck it like in the front here. I don't know. Anyone else have a better suggestion? Yeah, I'll light it up better. But see what I'm talking about? So I can't put cables in the back. There's no separate chamber, so they're gonna kind of be shown. So I'm thinking I just bundle it like around this cage, so it's kind of out of the way, but there's no way to completely cover them up. Maybe I could put them in the front, I guess, since I don't have any fans up here. But this is for the graphics card. This is for the second CPU if you're building a dual system on one. This one I don't need. You hide your, yeah, in the front panel. That's what, here, I can pop the front panel out, actually. So there's the front panel. I'm gonna just shove it all here for now, and then tighten it up, or kind of squeeze it in after the fact. I need this one. This needs back. Alright, I'm gonna slot the graphics card in now, actually. And we'll see how much room we have to work with from there. So this is gonna be going in after I take these screws out. We aren't doing anything special like vertically mounting it or anything like that. This thing is gonna be right up against the bottom. No, and it's gonna put a bend on these cables right here. Yeah, because you see how it has to sit in here. Gonna sit like that. So I gotta pull those cables tight. Or I gotta get them out of the way. I mean, for the size of this case though, it does accommodate long graphics cards. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a pretty tight bend. As you get into the slot. Come on. Sorry, you're probably just looking at the top of my head. Get out of my way, cables. Y'all up in my way. There we go. Come on. This would be a horrible build to do the silent build videos for. Just would be really hard to not say anything and to get smooth shots of the installation of all the parts and stuff like that. So the graphics card is in. Alright, there it is. Wow, I don't do white builds too often because it's kind of hard to match all the parts, but I think this actually looks pretty nice. I think I'm going to end up running fans on the top. Because the graphics card, it's just going to pull in fresh air from the bottom anyways. I don't think it needs any assistance. And the graphics card, especially with a BP cooler like this, I think it's going to be able to run pretty cool relative to the CPU. So I think I'm going to put 2 fans up at the top to help get some airflow in for the B-True cooler. Looks on par with Dave's teal build. Let's see if I can get both of the panels closed by the end of this. How do I make this cable management not look ugly? See, this is... I don't want to really... I can just stay at the top up here like this. I'm going to need to add some cable ties and stuff, but... Yeah, we're going to come in... like so... If I were to able to push this down like that, see, what do you think? Like that, or coming in from the bottom up and covering a little bit of the front here? I'm thinking this is the cleanest. Let me straighten these cables out real quick. Yeah. This is all going to be covered too. So this is going to be like this. You'll be able to see the lights through the grill and stuff, but I guess I shouldn't stress too much about it. No, I'm going to be showing beauty shots though of it with the panel off, so I should get this as clean as possible. But for the most part, it's going to be covered. You'll see the RGB from the RAM. You wouldn't even be able to see the graphics card, really, because yeah, the fans are on the bottom, so the illumination is going to be covered by this right here. Whoops. Let me see what it looks like coming down from the front side. Like this. Like so. I think I actually like that better. Yeah, it's more natural for the cables to come from the bottom up. Yeah, so I'm gonna actually make sure it won't be able to hit the fan. Yeah, there's a decent gap here. I'm gonna make sure to pull it in the back so that there's clearance. Yeah, so here, you guys can kind of see it from the bottom actually. So here's the fan cable. I'll make sure that it kind of is pushing up against this fan grill and far away from the fan as possible. Okay, I think this is, so we're gonna stuff this in the front, like so. There's nothing I can really do about this up here, I don't think. Alright, so where's this hard drive supposed to go? I might not be able to fit this hard drive. Yeah, I can take this mesh off and run a zip tie underneath here. Yeah. Basically put a zip tie and then have an anchor point down here to pull on that. I could have mounted this, like, just using any of these holes, like right here. Oops. You can peg an SSD on here. Yeah, but I could have sworn this had a 2.5 inch or 3.5 inch support. Was I mistaken? Let me look this up real quick. It goes on in the radiator bracket. You mean, wait, the bracket up here? I don't see any attachment points on that. Let me take the top off again. You're saying it goes on here? Yeah, I was thinking on the front. Let me see if there's any holes that line up with it. If it does go in the front, I might just have to look at the product page and see where it would go. Let me see, would this go in the front? Nah, it would not fit in the front. Yep, it's too thick. Plus, it would not get any airflow at all. But I don't see any attaching points for this hard drive. So I may just have to go with the SSD for now and get a smaller 2.5 inch drive for the final build. Yeah, let me take a look real quick. Let's see, NR200, 3.5-inch mount. Of course, the first thing I find is a Reddit help thread on the PSU shroud. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Oh, people have fitted on the front. What? Let me see this. Is this with the newer one? I don't think the old version fits. Yeah, so this is the thickness. So here's the hard drive pushed up all the way against the front. You see that? It has to be flush, those pegs that go into here. So I'm not sure if they're using the slightly slimmer drives, but this is definitely not going to fit on the front like what people on Reddit are saying. This, yeah, it's too thick. No, it's not even about double-sided tape. It's about it being too thick, and it's not going to fit between this surface and this surface right here. Like this edge has to line up perfectly with this edge, but it's not going to because of how much that sticks over past it. Yeah, the Warzone drive, right? Well, I can either put another SSD in here that's 2.5-inch that can fit almost anywhere, or I'll need to look into this later. But for the purposes of right now, I just want to get the build done because I took so long on the stupid the cooler. I just want to get this done so we can look at some people's setups as well as just do some deal hunting. So yeah, I'm gonna pull this back over and then shove it in once I get this front on. Nope. Yeah, just use a 2.5-inch. I might. It depends. Cause I read about it being able to support 3.5-inch, but I didn't like look into it deep enough. I thought it was one of those things that I could wing it and figure it out along the way. But this is pretty much ready to turn on. But like I said at the beginning of the stream, depending on if I actually got the BIOS on here, and I don't remember because I did upgrade the BIOS on my other ITX board, and I might be confusing it for this one. But okay, I need to get this back panel on just so I can figure out how much could fit back there and how much can't. Oh, I need to make sure the power supply is on too, because it has a separate. Okay, it is set to on. So yeah, see how much I can actually fit back here before I have to shove stuff in the front. Yep, that's all gonna have to go to the front. I'm not tying anything down at the moment because I need to figure out the hard drive situation before I finalize the cable management. I'm just seeing what can fit. Okay, so that closes just fine. This is the problem that Dave was having. It just kept popping up like this. Okay. What's causing it to pop up? I don't want to block that fan either. I'm gonna push everything this way. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to tie it down this column right here. So fan will have plenty of space to breathe. Okay, so that's in. Come on. So, one annoying thing about this case is there's no way to screw these on. Like, it's nice that these are quick release with the pins and everything, but if you wanted to lock it in and close it for good and secure it, there's no way. So let's say if you're carrying this around, if this, whatever, you know, something bumps and this pops open, it'll just come off. So, it's one thing to be wary of. Okay. Got this going on in here. Here's the front side. Cable management could be a little bit better, but there's honestly no chamber we could hide anything in, so there you have it. I'm gonna cover it up now. Oops. I'm not even sure these are magnetic, actually. Let me see. Is there anything magnetic on? Nope. They're not magnetic. They're just these push pins, these ball dowel things that lock into place. All right. So we're good to go. Let me plug in. All right. Okay, so let me now plug in a cable for this. Autofocus on my face, come on. Turn off this light. Autofocus, follow me, come on. Yeah, so I just want to turn this on, then we'll get to the setup reviews. I am curious myself if the BIOS is updated on this. Ah. Okay. So we have the system here. So I didn't do the front headers. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did I miss the front headers? Where are those even? Yes, because this uses like a external cable to the power supply. It's already on, but oh my god. I'm gonna short the pins. I'll get the cables in some other time because I've already taken too long in this build. Where are you? Where are the front? I think they're right here. Come on. All right, got it. No, it's not under the GPU. It's above the GPU. It's actually right here. It's right there. There it is. If it was under, I was gonna be so upset because then I would have to take it out. But it is right above. Okay, so it powers on. I gotta plug a monitor into this, and we'll see if I get an image. If not, then I gotta update the BIOS, and I'll do that off stream, so you guys don't have to watch that portion of it. But I need my external monitor. Sorry. The stupid autofocus won't work. I have to do this manually. Should be focused enough. So I have a portable monitor that I use for testing purposes like this. I just need to plug it in and we'll see if this works. Does it have the BIOS flashback? I don't think it does. I looked on the box. It doesn't look like it has BIOS flashback. So I might have to remove the CPU and use an older one to flash it. Looking for my mini HDMI. Here it is. Okay. Oh, I gotta put this fan back in too. The rear exhaust fan. Alright, I'm getting no signal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't update the BIOS then for this board. This was just one that I had in storage that I pulled out. It's not my main one or anything like that. I wasn't sure when I last used it though. But it's not getting a signal, so... Well, the build works and it looks great. I'm gonna need to figure this out afterwards. But there will be a video on this actually in... Not this coming weekend, but I think the week after that. I'll have it tested and ready to go. So, we'll do that. Yeah, so... There's no good way to shut this off. I'm not even sure the front... Oh yeah, the front header is not even connected, so... Okay. Okay. Let's go to the setup review. Oops. Alright. Oh, also, did y'all tag me as well? That would help me find it too. Okay, let's see. Latest. I'm not seeing anything. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check on my actual browser. Yeah, I didn't get any tags for them. Yeah, so I saw that mod. Didn't you have to 3D print something for the power supply to work? And then for the micro ATX, you had to get a specifically sized one, right? I think only some micro ATXs that aren't a little bit longer will fit. Like the wide ones will fit, but not the ones that are slightly longer. I saw that, and I may try to do that in this build down the line just to see. But I think it's a limited amount of boards that work with it. And then for the power supply, yeah, I think you just have to print a bracket or buy one from them that can hold the full size. NOAB setup review. Okay, without the S. I'm not seeing anything from there too. Why are my hashtags not working? Yeah, NOAB setup review. NOAB setup reviews. There's nothing. And you said you tagged me. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, so definitely tag. Okay, we got one right there. And we got another one right here. Okay. Okay, so we have Am Plays. So you got a GTX 1650, Ryzen 5 3600, 16 gigabytes of, it looks like G-Skill, at 3600 megahertz, Fantex P400A, okay. Generic Asus Tough B450, upgrade your keyboard, okay. And you have a Model D mouse. Hey, I like this backup. This background is very similar to something that I use from the game Firewatch. But this looks like a very chilled setup you got going on here. Here's the build itself. I'm curious, what are these cables that you're running through the PSU shroud, through these the fan grill here? Yeah, try to link it here. It might not go through though because it's a link. But let's see. A 1650 with a 3600. Okay, so I mean, within your setup, how much storage do you have, by the way? But within your setup, it looks like the graphics card is definitely the next thing that you would want to upgrade. But for now, it's definitely gonna have to hold you over till the shortage gets better. All right, see ya, Karma. Thanks for stopping by. The Akko Vintage. Is this something that you had to build yourself, or is it pre-built? Okay, looks like possibly pre-built. But yeah, solid setup and PC. I'm sure you're looking to upgrade this. When did you build this, by the way? Oh, what? This is RGB from the mouse? Wow, it just lines up perfectly. Yeah, it looks like those looks like it looks like there's some kind of filament or something going through from this hole to that hole and that hole to this one. Okay, that's RGB from the mouse. Got it. Wow. Okay, what's the other one? So we have Tech Junkie here. Why am I on light mode? It's because I'm not logged in on this browser. Alright, so we have an IKEA Alex drawer setup, which is what I actually have myself up in my office upstairs. With a... Is this a Lynnwood lightweight tabletop, or is this like or is this something like what I have, which is like a kitchen counter? Do you say on here? 34-inch ultra wide. That's 144 hertz. Nice. Your monitor's really good. RX 6800, and then Ryzen 737X. And it looks like I'm not sure if you're streaming with this camera, but you do have a mic. So I'm not sure if that's for gaming or if you're Tech Junkie. YouTube channel. Okay, so yeah, you do have a content creation channel. What else do we have here? The N-Case M1. That's even smaller. N-Case M1. I was just talking to one of my friends about this case versus the NR200. So we compare the size of your case. This is an even smaller case than the NR200. Because side by side, this is the case that I just built in right here. This is the one I just built in, and this is his case, which looks very similar, just smaller. Do you have a picture of the insides? Oh, yep, you do. With a bunch of Noctua fans. Wow. Yeah, there's like... I bet this was a very close fit right here. There's a view from the top. Hey, what's up, Jan? Nice headphone stand. I completely missed that. Where is it at? Oh, yeah, with the Boba Fett head. Nice. Nice, nice. This is... Oh, man. How was building in this, by the way? Oh, it is the Lynnwood. Okay, so you're on the Lynnwood top, which is... It's not as strong as the countertops, but as long you have it supported well, it dings up pretty easily, unfortunately, and yeah, I would definitely recommend getting a countertop if you can, if you want something more heavy duty that you can like drop stuff on, and it just feels more solid. But yeah, how was the build process in this case? It looks like a way tighter fit than what I just built, so I imagine there were some frustrations. And I can see you just used, it doesn't matter, but you use different color screws on like you have black ones on these 3, and then for these 5 you have just the plain unanodized screws. Hey, what's up, Britic09? The NR200 easier? I don't know. It depends on how much space they have, like in the back, and if there's like I just like cases that have a dedicated chamber that I can shove extra cable into. This one does have the front side, so I'm gonna see if I can clean it up any better for the main video. But yeah, you dipped into your screw collection for this. It's cool, because I mean, you can't even see this anyways. It's all covered up. So let me see if there's any other... The IKEA Girton. Is that the one that I was gonna buy? Oh no. Oh, so that's the wood tabletop looking one. The only thing about IKEA right now is that a lot of their stuff is out of stock. When I was building this setup, I almost went with a white desk setup, but IKEA ran out of the white versions of the counters that I bought. So I said, I don't want to wait anymore. I want to get the setup going. So then I just bought the black ones, because I don't know when they're going to come back in stock. IKEA also has their new gaming setup thing, or let's see, IKEA gaming gear. Is that what it is? Gaming setups and gaming furniture. I actually haven't had a chance to look at this yet, so we can take a look at this. Yeah, let's see. You bought your 1650 for 400 bucks? Are you in the States by chance? Hopefully you're not in the States, because that is way too expensive. Those were retailing for what, 159, 150-ish? Yeah, I don't know why the IKEA Girton, am I spelling it wrong? It's not coming up anymore. Like when I look it up, I cannot find it on the website. Maybe they stopped. Oh wait, Girton. Yeah, it's not coming up. But there's. Did they rename it to this thing? But IKEA gaming setup. I might need to pick up some stuff from here. So. Get ready to take your gaming to the next level. Yep, made from... So this is an Asus ROG collaboration. Gaming desk chairs. Gaming storage. Okay. So this looks like a pretty cool setup. I need a pegboard for my wall. Just for tools and stuff. So... Yeah, IKEA discontinues stuff all the time. Unfortunately. But they usually come up with new names of things that are very similar to it. So let's see what they have though. They have a gaming standing desk for $550, which is what's the size of this thing? Oh man, what do you guys think about those legs though? It looks like, what's that robot from? Oh god. What is this thing called? This thing. It reminds me of this desk. The ED209. I don't know if these are removable either. Okay, we got a standing desk. It's not like it's any cheaper. Usually I go to IKEA because I can get things there lower priced. But for $550, you can get almost any other standing desk from other brands out there. So what else do they have for gaming gear? Oh, then they have this mesh chair. Okay, I'm a fan of mesh. 189 is not too bad. Let's take a look at it. And then we have these storage units. What does this mean? Oh, this? Like a rolling storage unit for 170? I could do without that. 4-piece pegboard for $899. Okay. Because it's edgy gray on black. Yeah. Okay, so we got this part mesh, part looks like faux leather or something, cushion on the bottom. So this is definitely gonna absorb your farts. Your farts don't go through this. But I don't know about the red outline and the red outline on the wheels and stuff. That accent, it definitely is going for the gamery look, but if they had a all black version, I would probably consider that one over this. So they have a white one too with a blue, in case that was what your setup theme is. Next time I go to IKEA, hopefully they have this. I can sit on it to see how it feels. But I mean, if you guys don't know, this is my go-to chair. The Dexley. This is what I'm currently sitting on right now. This goes for the same price, $180, but they normally go on sale down to $150. And then their older version was called the Hyken. This also goes on sale pretty often. Don't buy it for $269. It's way overpriced. But I have this one. This was my first mesh chair that I still use upstairs in the office. But this also often goes on sale for like $150 or so. So yeah, for $189, I would want to sit on this to see how it feels. But it looks like it could be comfortable. You have the Dexley? Yeah, Dexley represent. Where's the green? I know, right? We got R love, we got B love, but where's the G? We got red and blue in these setups, but let's take a look at this $9 pegboard. Oh, it comes with these straps. Interesting. Dude, $9? What's the dimensions on this? Yeah, so you can use these straps to hold up your controllers. And headphones, I guess, and things like that. Yeah, and your keyboard. So, how big is this pegboard, though? The detail. So, it's made out of steel, epoxy, polyester. Okay, so plastic and steel. Oh, wait, no. There's no plastic. I don't know what the epoxy would be. Maybe the clips. But then... oh, eBay plastic for the pad. Okay, here we go. And there's magnets on it, too. Okay, oh, why is it not showing me the dimensions? Scroll down. What? 2" by... Wait, that can't be right. Oh, length. 10 by 2 by 3. What? How tiny is that? $10 by 2 by 3? So 10's not too bad. Especially if this is $9, you can buy multiple. But 2 by 3? Am I looking at this wrong? Oh, I'm so dumb. This is the accessory set. The pegboards are not that expensive. Okay. Well, how come it's not actually showing me? The pegboard is $20. Wow. Okay, here we go. It's 30 inches by 22. So 30, wow, 30 is actually pretty big. Let me get my bigger ruler out. I mean, it's short of a yardstick. Yeah, that's only accessories. I got too excited at the cheap price. So 30 inches. Yeah, that's a decent size. A little bit, whoops, shorter than a yardstick by 6 inches by 22. Yeah, I think if I got two of these side by side or stacked on top of each other, that would be plenty. For 20 bucks a piece. Let's see what Amazon has them for, though. I don't know why I typed in Amazon into the Google search instead of... Okay, for 50 bucks, you can get 32 by 32 inch by 16 inch. So these are larger. Look at that. Yeah, what in these pegboards, I'm guessing they're... I'm guessing they're metal. Does it say? Main parts: fiberboard, acrylic paint, metal parts. This is what I'm curious about because I don't know main parts. I don't even know if the pegboard part of it is metal. What do you guys think? Kind of hard to tell by the image. It looks, I would guess it's metal, but the description has me thinking otherwise. What is the part that is fiberboard though, and acrylic paint? Oh, okay. Oh yeah. No, I saw someone. Was it Linus or did Austin Evans also do it? I saw it, but I didn't get a chance to watch the videos where they use this whole setup. Yeah. Well, yeah. It looks like kind of like alien writing. I don't know if I would say that's tire tracks, but it looks like kind of like hieroglyphics or like different symbols and stuff on the design. Okay. So you got 20 bucks for a 30 by 22 inch here. I'm just trying to see if Amazon has anything for people who don't have IKEA nearby for around the same price. This IKEA one is gonna be 2 inches wider, but 4 inches shorter. And it's a little bit more expensive, but this also has a plain design. I need to get pegboards regardless, so. This one is metal. And we're unsure about the IKEA one. They aren't metal. Wow, okay. Yeah, so everyone's saying plastic, and I think people... to me though, yeah, I don't really like the design, so I probably wouldn't get these just on that basis. I would just want pure black. I guess you could paint it, but then I don't know, you might not be able to get the finish as nice. No, ASRock had the Gundam collab, or not ASRock, Asus had the Gundam collab, but I don't think it's a part of this. So yeah. I think that was complete. Yeah, this is all completely separate from the IKEA collab. The IKEA one is just all pure gaming. Okay, so it's been 2.5 hours of stream. I think we gotta wrap it up since I gotta eat dinner and hang out with Melissa. But this build video will be live on the channel in a little bit over a week. I'll have benchmarks with the graphics card, temperatures and thermals and everything like that, and overclocking. Was there anything else? Oh, we did get one last submission. I will take a look at this before we close it out from Grim Reaper. Thanks for the submission. Maybe buy something you could paint. Yeah, with a nice green. Ooh, I don't know if I could fit a green. I don't know if I can fit anything green into my new setup. It'll stick out like a ton. Oh, let me get this focus back. Okay. We got one last setup from Eric, the Grim Reaper NA. Oh, he has a Lynnwood 011 Dynamic Razor Edition. 5900X, he's balling here. We got the 3070 from the Asus Tough Gaming 3070 Ti. You have an NZXT B550 board, so that should look super clean in it. Kraken Z73, 3200 MHz Corsair Vengeance RAM, 32 gigs of it. It looks like you have 3 terabytes of NVMe storage. I'm guessing these are both NVMe drives. And then 2 monitors, 1 vertical. So let's take a look. Wow. This looks very clean and nice. Okay. Yep, there's your system. I've never done a horizontal and vertical monitor setup, but I can imagine it's so nice for reading long articles. And I guess if you're a coder too, you have more space vertically for coding lines. But and then it looks like you have 2 controllers right there. This is a very clean setup. Rubik's Cube right here. I'm just looking for all the small details I can. You got a mesh chair. This looks like a shaker bottle for either protein or G Fuel or some kind of other powdered drink. Yeah, and got your headphone stand up here. Very nice setup, very nice system. Way better than what I have. I'm looking, what is this back here? I'm getting distracted by like the smallest things. Is that a hole? Is that a bug? But very nice setup, Eric. Thank you for submitting it for me to check out and for everyone else to see. Because it looks like you did put a good amount of work into it. Wait, what's overkill, Musa? Are you saying the overkill is the system itself? Oh yeah, I guess, what do you do, Grim Reaper? Are you like, I don't see like a mic or anything or camera to make it seem like you're a content creator or streamer. So is this just for your own, you know, gaming uses? Are these scuff controllers? Yeah, look, so the monitor arm, it looks like there's two USB ports too. I can't zoom in because this is Twitter. Maybe I can if I open it in a new. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so if we look at the monitor arm, it's like a hub thing too. So you can plug your thumb drives and stuff into there. Yeah, the system for sure. And you're just a gamer? Wow. Well, you have a very, very solid system for gaming. Doesn't look like you're hurting for any components right now, like everyone else who can't get a graphics card. I want a scuff controller, but oh, they're so expensive. I'm not sure if I can justify upgrading from my Xbox 3, or not 360, my Xbox One standard controller. But I think that is gonna wrap it up for the stream. So there's a test bench again. Here's the room view, and then we're gonna go back to the face cam to end the stream out. So thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for the members that showed up as well as the new members. Let's see, we got It's Broken in the chat, and thanks Robert Cow for moderating these past 3 streams in a row. You're doing a great job keeping chat alive when I'm busy and stuff, and answering questions that I can't get to, so thank you. But yeah, we have, I think It's Broken maybe the only member left, and you already saw the merch post, so I was just gonna remind everyone of the merch stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get on out of here and have some dinner, hoping for a video this weekend, probably Saturday or Sunday, and then I'll see you in the comment section of that, as well as in the stream next Wednesday, where I will probably be not refurbishing, but kind of refreshing an older system that was given to me. So yeah, that should be fun. But yeah, thanks for coming everyone. Hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you next